Okay, in this video I would like to show you other settings in the mechanical ventilation simulator. So I will go ahead and go to the website iculearning.com, and then I will scroll down to the mechanical ventilation section. If you're not logged in, then you can go ahead and log in. I will select the normal length simulator. Now I have the normal lung simulator display. So I would like to talk about the shadow, the P-alv or alveolar pressure, and the P-mus or the muscular pressure in this video. So the shadow switch allow you to run two simulations simultaneously. If you flip the shadow switch, then initially you won't see any change. However, this is going to trigger the simulator to save the current setting and then to watch for changes. And so, for example, I will go ahead and let the simulator continue for a little bit, and then I will pause it. I'll go ahead and switch the ventilator setting from volume control to pressure control. And now I will click again to continue the simulation. And now you will notice that you have two simulations running simultaneously. So I will pause that. So the waveforms displaying in strong color are those of the current settings. And so that's pressure control, as you can see here. And then the waveforms displaying in faint colors are those of the previous settings. In this instance, it's the previous setting of volume control. All right, I will switch this off now. Next, I want to show you the alveolar pressure. So if I flip the alveolar pressure on, then you can see that in the pressure section, you've got a new waveform displaying for the alveolar pressure. This is not something that you see on mechanical ventilators. The alveolar pressure is something that we assess when we do a flow pause maneuver. And so this is an end inspiratory pause for a plateau pressure and an end expiratory pause for a total PEEP. And so, for example, I will go ahead and switch the ventilator mode back to volume control. And then you see that the alveolar pressure waveform changes. And now, if I do an end expiratory pause, what you will see is that the plateau pressure basically equals the alveolar pressure here. So you see those two lines now merging into one flat line. And again, that means that when you check a plateau pressure in a patient who does not have an intrinsic respiratory effort, the plateau pressure should equal the alveolar pressure. You can also do the same for a total PEEP when you do the end expiratory maneuver. Okay, last I want to show you the P-mus or the pressure of the respiratory muscles. So this is in case or when the patient has intrinsic effort. And so if I flip the switch on, then you see a flat 9. This is currently completely flat as the patient does not have any intrinsic respiratory effort. However, if you scroll down under spontaneous breathing in the patient characteristics section, you can turn this on. And then when you turn this on, you'll notice that during inspiration, there's this negative waveform here representing the P-mus or the muscular pressure. And you can see the change to the waveform. Again, as in the P alveolar, this is not something that you routinely assess on mechanical ventilation. However, you can make inferences based on the changes in the pressure and the flow waveforms, as we will see in future videos. All right, I think that's all for now. Thank you.